You're looking live here at Michigan International Speedway for race number 10 of the Bolt Tuesday Night Thunder Series. We're here in Perripken, Michigan, about 1 hour away from the capital of Lansing, Michigan. At the 2-mile racetrack here, as practice just wrapping up. At the moment, Pacey Wygant on the first in practice right now, 39.270 over Bobby Blowers in second. It's qualifying underway here in a moment. Officially now in qualifying, I have 5 minutes to set one lap here. And now is Bobby Blowers on the curb right there, getting ready to do his first lap here shortly. We'll see if he can go on pole position for tonight's race. Last week, Pacey Wygant brought home the win here at Watkins Glen. The thrilling fuel-saving finish. Lloyd Patrick Sharp was chasing him down in the final few laps, not able to do it. Sharp on the racetrack right now down the back straightaway. Just ended up a little too short there at the end in Watkins Glen. A very different racetrack here in Michigan. Way faster, way wider than we've seen pretty much at any racetrack this season, other than probably Talladega or Daytona. Right now, Sharp can start her first lap. Wygant starting his lap, coming off the pitch right now. This is the first one to set a lap here. So plenty of time, 3.5 minutes to go in qualifying. Blowers coming off of turn 4 for his first lap. As Tristan Bear moves a lap, John Matthews a lap there. Right now he goes pole position. Now Lloyd Frazier goes pole position with a 39.470. About 2/10 off of what Wygant set in practice. We'll see if anyone can eclipse that lap time. Blowers starting his first lap right now. And with Connor Morris, Tristan Bear, Wygant, Sharp also. Sharp to complete her lap, she goes 39.767. A little too far off the pace from Frazier. Bear sets his lap 40.967, way off the pace there for that 01 machine. Blowers going to complete his lap here. As John Matthews goes up top of the board for 39.261, is Frazier with a quick lap time there. Beats Wygant's practice time. Wygant is in 6th place right now, now 7th as Connor Morris goes way quicker. Track is a lot quicker than it was in practice as Morris goes to 39.143. Blowers a little further ahead as Sharp goes up to 5th. Here comes Blowers right now, he's in that 7th place spot. We'll see if he can keep coming to the line. Across the line, it's going to be 39.158, just short of pole position. Wygant across the line, he goes pole with a 39.111, 32 thousandths quicker than Connor Morris. Casey Ellis going to cross the line here for his last lap. Will he improve? Yes, he does. He improves by a 10th. That puts him, I think, up 1 position. Now he stays at 9th. Richard O going to set his lap right now. I believe he joined the session a little late, so not a lot of practice time for the 7-8 machine. I was sitting in 11th and last place of the people who have set a lap time so far. As across the line he goes to the 39.634. That puts him up to 9th. He gets ahead of Casey Ellis and Tristan Bear. Bear only set 1 lap, so must have had some issue there. He was in the 40s, the only driver who was in the 40s there, but everyone else within half a second of each other, 1st to 10th. Right now, it doesn't look like anyone else gets a lap time, so Pacey Wygant, pole position here tonight at Michigan. Right now, he has 2 wins in a row so far, 5 in total on the season. He's looking to put it away here in the final few races of the regular season. We have 2 more races after this one. It's Michigan, Legacy Phoenix, and Legacy
You weren't
Daytona.
even talking.
The chase begins after that, but right now Pacey Wajent on the pole, and he has about 60-point lead over Bobby Blowers. But those points will reset, but they get if it's 3 or 5 points. Not exactly 100% sure on the each win they have, so you have about a 15-ish point lead going into the chase right now, and also he has 3 more races to increase that lead also. Gotta get as many points as he can before we head into the chase races. So gridding underway right now to be a 14 car field here. It'll be 120 miles in total, 60 laps here. Taking a look at our grid right now. Race number 10, like I mentioned, 120 laps here. The Michigan 120. Now Pacey Wajent on the pole position alongside him. Connor Morris really quick in qualifying. Bobby Blowers will find himself in 3rd place as Louis Frazier in 4th. John Matthews in 5th. Jimmy Minch in 6th. Lloyd Patricia Sharp in 7th. Angel Santiago 8th. Richard Yoder will be 9th. Casey Ellis 10th. And Tristan Bayer will be the last person to set a lap time in 11th. And 12th will be Dean Clavitt. DJ Trout will be 13th, and Christopher Pendel will round out the field in 14th place. 6th machine. And like usual, they have about 50% fuel in the tank, so 9 gallons. You expect most likely 1-stop or 2-stop strategy. Not sure exactly what the fuel number is, the exact lap time wise, but plenty of time to save fuel if they really need to. That's how big the track is and how much you're on the gas. In here, I think should be complete as everyone else is on the grid, so these cars gonna be pulling off here down pit lane. But as I mentioned before, this is really the only track like this we've been to so far this season. The only other one really, well, there isn't really no other one. So, other than Daytona and Talladega, this is the biggest track we've been to. We do have Auto Club in the chase race. It's maybe the 3rd to last race of the season. So we will see a track like this again in about a month or so. But those tracks pretty similar, Auto Club and Michigan, but Michigan a little bit less higher wear dependent. We definitely see some slip and slide here. So let's take a quick look at our weather here tonight here in Brooklyn, Michigan. A very hot track temp, 102 degrees on the track, 69 degrees air temp. Pretty high mile per hour winds coming from the west direction, so we'll see if that affects any drafting or whatnot. We're here today. Just going to come down pit lane. Pacey Wajent, lead us to the green this time by. And here we go. Green flag is underway here at Michigan. Big stack in the back of the area. Richard O. Down loose there. They missed a shift or something like that. And Wajent leads us down to turn 1. Getting out. Lane 2 at Michigan on the top side is Connor Morris. He's a good run. Down the back straightaway he goes. We're going to take the race lead away from Pacey Wajent here in lap 1. like Wygen will send it down bottom. A little slide job here. Watching the crossover there, that 49 machine. It's soon fall the top three. Wygen, Morris, and Flowers have not changed positions here so far. Balls in off out throughout the field. Here comes Flowers looking to the inside, knock out the momentum to do so. Sharp side by side with Frazier there. Fourth place spot. One car walling out was Pendel there. In that 11th place spot now as Angel Santiago took advantage of that one and puts himself in the top 10 for now. Now top three have not changed positions. 3 laps into this one. Look at our biggest game so far. It's Team Clive up 5 positions already. Christopher Pendel up 4, Lloyd Sharp up 3. Peter Trout just hit the fast lap all the way down to 13th place, so could be some drafting help there because it's a big pack so far already. As Clive all the way up to 7th place and not say a qualifying lap. This is looking really good early on. Don't want to bring up yourself too early though. Looks like really there's only 2 lanes in the bottom and the middle. It's Morris looking to the inside, Wygen now for that first place spot. Side by side, looking like Daytona here on the front stretch there. Morris, I think, is going to clear out the exit of turn 2. And it looks like he will. Morris officially takes Larry Slade away from Wygen. Flowers into the inside Wygen now, but he does not have any drafting help, so I think Wygen will clear. And here comes Sharp on the outside also. And Sharp with the third. It's a bit loose up the racetrack. So here comes Wygen now back to the race lead side by side for first and side by side for third on back. Wygen sends it down in 1. A slide job ahead of Morris as he claims his race lead. It's Morris lead for 1 lap and he takes it back there. Looks like Sharp up to 3rd. Flowers falling back just a little bit. He's stuck on the bottom lane. Got a bit loose off of 3. Now Christopher Pendel side by side with that 34 machine. But it's still a big pack of cars right now so far. Everyone's still in second half of each other, so it's a lot very drafty so far, even with the small spoilers of these Xfinity cars. Still see a big pack of cars over at Daytona or something like that. But here comes Sharp now to the outside of Morris. See that bump drop on the right side of the screen, almost 109 miles per hour. But Sharp now takes second away from Morris. Morris still hugging that inside line, trying to save those right front tires. He falls back down to 3rd. Is Sharp really moving her way up the field so far? I think set her sights on Casey Wygen. She came up short last week on Watkins, going to Wygen. There's a 3 wide now for 3rd. Morris on the bottom. Flowers slots himself back on the inside. He's just kind of just stuck there for now. He's working his way back up. He's up to 3rd place now, and he's trying to get up to 2nd. But actually, Sharp with a huge run on the outside lane. I take the race away here from Casey Wygen. Looks like she will lead this lap, but can she clear Wygen into turn 1? It's going to be pretty difficult. Wygen's been really good on the entry of turn 1. Sharp hanging on the middle lane, and she will clear the race lead. So 3 leaders so far in these first 8 laps. Got Casey Wygen, Sharp, and Morse. All have led a lap at least here tonight. Flowers still stuck on the bottom lane. Looks like that's allowing them to save tires. We got a lot of comers and goers. Dean Clavitt, who's up in the 7th place and not on the 10th. Kind of a new pack there. Also got TJ Trout making his way up to the field. Tim Christopher Pendel kind of a new pack there. Shark trying to pull away now. She's up to about 2/10 of a second over Casey Logic. You see still a big pack of cars so far behind our race leader. Just now Logic into the inside lane, not going to be able to do much, or Shark gets a better run out the exit turn 2. Here comes Wygen out to the inside of the race lead once again. Shark barely led that lap that time. Side by side, here comes Blowers back up to third. Finally got cleared to the outside, and now Wygen clears her first. But the pack is spraying out a little bit more throughout this run now as we're 10 laps into this one. The tire was falling coming in right now, and some people are falling off a little bit. Christopher Pindell up to 4th place. What a run for him in that 6 machine. I think he started dead last on the field in 14th. He's up 10th position so far. As here comes Blowers. He's looking for second. He's looking for the race lead also. The side-by-side Blowers and Wygen off for turn 2. 1-2 in the points right now, and 1-2 on the racetrack. Blowers has his nose ahead of Wygen down the back fairway. He is clear. So here comes Shark now to the inside. Wygen may fall down to 3rd place here. 2, 3, 4, and yes he will. Wygen down to 3rd now. Blowers was stuck on the inside lane for felt like forever, about 7 laps or so. He fell back all the way back down to about 5th place, 4th place around there, and he worked his way back up to the race lead. Now he's leading here at Michigan. As Wygen gets back up to 2nd, and Shark is really tapped the racetrack. And Pindell got to use the outside lane to put himself up at 3rd. Matthews loose off of turn 2. He saves it though, as the field is definitely spraying out a lot more right now as these tires are starting to wear. Blowers is actually pulling away to about half a second over Pacey Wygen. Wygen and Pindell probably have to work together to try to catch up that 34 machine up ahead. Top 4 pretty spread out right now. It's Blowers, Wygen, Pindell, and Shark. Who's top 4 for now. Trout under attack from Morris, and John Matthews and Gene Clatter behind him. Trout was clear now for 5th, as Morris and Matthews behind battling. Now Pacey Wygen closing the gap now down to Bobby Blowers. He's in drafting range. It's going to take a few laps to maybe get to his back bumper as he's running a little bit higher on the racetrack, and same with Pindell. Pindell way up the racetrack there. 32. I haven't seen many drivers really run that consistently, but here comes Wygen now. Still on board Christopher Pindell, see it from his point of view. Wygen on the top, Blowers on the bottom. 2, 3, and 4. Wygen get good run off of turn 4 here, but Blowers good middle exit there. Side by side coming to the line, but Wygen's going to lose top and probably going to clear Blowers for the race lead, and yes he does. Not clear quite yet down in turn 1. Blowers sticking to that bottom lane. He's not left that yellow line all night long, so After, ooh, but he got really loose off the turn. Two right there as Pendel is on his outside, but here goes Christopher Pendel. From last to first maybe here on lap 16. Christopher Pendel, he does clear for the race lead, and he's up to first place now. Like I mentioned, he started dead last in the field. He's up 13 spots already. 16 laps in this one. What a run for him in that 6 machine. Elijah does not let him lead that lap. I think Elijah was in front at the line. So Pendel does not lead the lap, but he did lead a little bit there for about half a lap. The side drop that Pendel off of turn 2. Oh, but it's a little loose. Makes some contact there. Looks like sharp on the outside wall is Tyler trying to play factor right now. There's a bit loose off of turn 2. Top 3 continue the battle here for the race lead. And behind them also Trout, Connor Morrison, Willie Frazier battling out for that 4th place spot. And they'll lead that lap there, so he officially does get a lap led. But Elijah does clear off the exit of 4, so he'll lead off of 4. Blowers a little loose again on the bottom lane. He slots himself behind Pendel, but Pendel looks to the inside now. I like he had a good enough run. He's alongside Elijah now for 24. How deep will he send down entry? They all go way up the racetrack, very tight. It seems like Elijah really using that top side there, almost against the outside wall. He does clear Pendel up the racetrack. As Blowers moves down to the racetrack to go to his inside lane. They use the hook and Elijah's draft down the front straightaway they go. Richard O down pit lane on lap 19. Flowers are getting loose on the bottom lane. He's really using up those right rear tires. It's all smoke from that 34 machine, but they single file out, and here comes Shark and Trap behind them. They're cut up to the top 3, but Elijah now pulling away from Pendel and Flowers behind. Looks like Sharp got really loose on entry, maybe got hit from the rear. And Trout maybe. So Sharp again really loose off of turn 4, or turn 2 now. Looks like people are really struggling off of turn 2, and those right rear tires really wearing out and getting hot. And could we see some pit stops here shortly? Saw Richard O go down pit lane, so maybe it was a 2-stop strategy. You know, as soon as I said that, here comes Wygent, Pendel, and a bunch of others. Trout, I think. About half the field down pit lane on lap 20, so we're going to split it in 2. So it's a 2-stop race. Half the field pits about 20. When will the other half pit? As 5 drivers have stayed out, and Bobby Blowers, who's second in points, doesn't really have a realistic shot of winning the championship unless, or the regular season championship, unless Wygent has a terrible run these next 3 races. But you could still maybe get some bonus points heading into the chase. As we'll see, use the first one off the pit lane. So Wygent will easily be the first one off the pit lane. But Pendel, the great pit stop there. Alongside Pacey Wygent as everyone else coming out pit lane except Jimmy Minch. Picked up his first letter with GNS Bolt win a few nights ago at Phoenix. So he's looking to have some confidence here. The Bolt Tuesday Night Thunder series. Different card, but right now he is on first on the fuel strategy. Has not pitted yet. Bobby Blowers, Frazier, Santiago, Livet all down pit lane. We'll see what he does cycle out. Wygent and Pendel still nose to tail pretty much. As Connor Morris not too far behind there. And that, we'll see where he comes out, but most likely in 3rd place, maybe somewhere, I don't know. But just look at the gap they have. Bobby Blowers not even on the back straightaway yet, and they're passing him through 1 and 2. That just shows how big a difference 2 tires make as Jimmy Minch down pit lane. But side by side for the race lead as Christopher Pendel and Pacey Wygent as Pendel back up to the race lead once they cross the line and get past Jimmy Minch down pit lane. So we'll see what Bobby Lowers can do. He has one lap fresher tires than these guys, which isn't a huge difference at a track like Michigan. Lynch coming off the pit lane right now, but he pretty much no match for everyone else as they will fly by him down in turn 1 and 2. Pendel takes the race lead. Like I mentioned, he started dead last year in 14th, and he's in the race lead here on lap 23. What a run here for that 6 machine. I'm not expecting him to do this well here at Michigan. He has 2 top 5s in the season in his 6 starts, so he's about 33% in the top 5s. But he's doing a really well, great job here so far tonight. Obviously coming all the way from back to the front. It's no easy task even on a track like Michigan that's more draft dependent. But even strapped now for 3rd place. Trout does clear and he's actually Morris clears Trout, but looks like Tristan Bayer might have spun actually. Yeah, looks like he hit the outside wall and parked it himself there on the inside. But so Tristan Bayer out of tonight's race, down 14th place. We go back live here as Bobby Lowers is now to the back bumper of Trout. He does have that 1 lap pressure tire difference in these drivers, but I just don't know how big of a difference it will make. Maybe a half a tenth, maybe, if that. Then have Christopher Pendel and Pace Weiser 10th clear of the field. In the meantime, we'll do a little ranking up here. So completing lap number 25 to 26. As we're back here at Michigan, Christopher Pendel is still leading here on lap number 30, halfway through this one. As Connor Morris now the back bumper of Bobby Blowers. Blowers up to third, out by Trout and Morris. As he's working his way up to the race lead here. He's up to third place, has a lap pressure tires in the top two. It looks like it's paying off for him right now. Almost halfway through this one. One more pit stop expected on lap around 40. Side by side, Sharp and Private in the back here for the 7th place spot. Private leaders for 7th. Where track he goes. Up ahead, Frazier and Trout nose the tail. We'll see if Trout makes a move here on Morris ahead even, or maybe even Frazier makes a move on Trout. As here comes Frazier now to the bottom of the racetrack. Go to inside for 5th and Lear. Frazier goes up to 5th. Go back up to third, up for 2nd, 3rd. Wygant falling a little bit further back from Pendel up ahead, as Flowers is up to 2nd right now as he's looking to the outside. Move himself in the top 2 position, and yes he does. As it really looks like that 1 lap extra tire there for Bobby Blowers is making a big difference right now. He's able to make his way through the field just ever so slightly easier than the rest of the field for him. Private now looking to get by Trout. He has those 1 lap pressure tires also. So it's Frazier, Flowers, and Clavitt that have those fresher tires and everyone else. That's going to play a big factor here in the next 5 laps or so, because these guys still have to go to about lap 40-ish. Here comes Morris now to the inside of Wygant. Wygant falling back a little bit here on this run in this middle portion of the race. I'm not sure if he may have used up his tires a little bit more than everyone else's. He's down to 4th place now. As caution is out, it looks like Sharp around in the back there is in the back straightaway. Not sure what happened there. Looks like a self-spin off of turn 2. Around she goes. Let's give her out the first caution of the night. That's going to change a lot of fuel strategy here, maybe even some tire strategy. Not sure how long they can go on fuel officially. We saw everyone come down pit lane around lap 20, so we'll go green with about 22-ish laps to go. I would assume everyone in the pit here, since they have 4 extra sets of tires, and tires really aren't the issue here. It's more fuel-wise. We'll see what happens. As Pendel, like I mentioned, started to last up to the race lead, so we have to bring us down pit lane here on lap 35 coming lap 36. And the last pit box there. Wygant into his pit box there also. Coming off his box there, it's going to be... And they'll easily gonna get there is Wygant being second. Because it looks like Connor Morris had a bad pit stop there. Really slow on the pit road entry or something, because he's all the way down to 7th place now. He was in a 3rd, I believe. This guy passed Pacey Wygant before that pit stop. But in the meantime, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back before the flag. As we're back live here at Michigan International Speedway. These cars could come into here, but it's going to be a single file restart. Most of the field pretty much pitted there. Everyone else but Christopher Pendel down pit lane. Only driver to stay out there as green flag is out and away we go. I don't know what the good restart there, but Sharp behind him. Did not even go into a pit box, just went down pit lane, but did not elect a splash. Take a splash of fuel, so that kind of just tells me how close it is on fuel right now. With about 23 laps to go. Very close on fuel, it feels like here, since everyone topped off except our race leader. Interesting call there, but single file restart due to that, since everyone came out pit lane. Don't really see that a lot here in iRacing, but here comes Sharp now for the race lead. Gonna try to take it to Christopher Pendel early on in this fuel run. And feel a little bit more spread out than we saw in the first start, since they were single file, but it's going to be Pendel, Sharp, Trout, the top 3 for now, but here comes Sharp now for race lead. And she clears a little loose off of 4. We've seen that multiple times, that's why she spun out. That was the cause of the caution before, and that's going to allow Pendel to inside lane. Take advantage of that one. Clear through 3. Retakes his race lead back. Flowers and Wygant in that 6th and 7th place spot. Right now, the average finish position for Pacey Wygant on these speedway type of racetracks is 1.3. So he has 4 starts here and he has 3 wins so far this season. So he's won 3 of the last 4 speedways we've been to. From the 28 laps again, right now he puts himself in 6th place for now, but I'm sure that will change here in a moment. It says he's in first, but he's not. But he's in sixth place right now. That's a lap traffic up ahead of Tristan Bayer, who is only one lap down actually. We saw him hit the wall, I think. May have had internet issues that possibly caused that one, but he's back. He's only one lap down right now. But not sure these drivers are saving fuel at all, but we can go on board in case you want to see what he's doing on his race car. Looks like he is shutting off the engine all the way through 3 and 4. I'm just go on board with him for one lap and just show how much he's saving fuel. And it shows how much he's saving fuel right now. For the top 3, not so much. And Shark takes the race lead away from Christopher Pendel in 3 and 4, and she will come across the line and lead here with 18 to go on lap 42 from the 43. And they're going to push that 71 machine down the front straightaway, as none of these guys are really saving fuel at all. So we'll see how it plays out. It's kind of a repeat of a lot of races we've seen this season, just fuel saving overall. The top 4 really all the way there. They're about 4-second gap over Bobby Blowers, who's in 5th place right now. So Blowers is in 5th, and Louis Frazier, who's in 4th. About 4, now 5 seconds separate them. This kind of fuel saving pack right here, 5th on back. Everyone else ahead is pretty much pushing, you'd say. Probably expecting, we're going to expect for a caution here. It looks like they can only make about 21 laps of fuel. They want to bring up about 23, 24 to go. The top 3 are very close to go right now, actually. And they'll look to the inside the race lead once again here on Louis Peugeot Shark. Side by side through 1 and 2, up the racetrack they go. Got a little tight there as Shark stays in the race lead for now, but Pendel is still in that left rear, but not there yet as Shark does clear down for the race lead. Clavitt now is a 3 wide here in the fuel saving pack. As Clavitt inside, Flowers in the middle on the top. Behind that's Casey Ellis in 7th. Go back up to 2nd is DJ Trout side by side with Christopher Pendel. As Trout does clear for 2nd now. It's actually, I think, Sharp on the outside wall in the history of turn 3. That's going to be DJ Trout, the race lead here off of turn 4. And Trout leads for the first time tonight in that 30 machine. But can you make it on fuel? I just don't think he can compared to those other guys who are saving just so much. With 14 laps to go, they'll have to go 24 laps on this tank. It doesn't look like that's really possible here unless he gets a caution late in this one. Pendel hard on the outside wall. He's going to lose a lot of momentum to his top 2. Truck now fighting back on the outside lane. No contact now. Sharp spinning through the grass she goes. Will that be a caution though? Not on the racing surface. Still spinning, and that should be a caution there. This caution is going to come out here with 12 laps to go as DJ Trout and Louis Sharp making contact once again. Back-to-back weeks we've seen these drivers make contact. This time it was for the race lead with 13 to go. Like Sharp just trying to side draft, and Trout moves up a little bit too much maybe. Through the grass, goes Sharp, doesn't hit anything, so nothing too damaged there. Maybe the right front could be a little damaged from the contact from Trout. It looks like Trout just moved up the racetrack a little bit. Yeah, it looks like Trout just slightly moves up the racetrack. I mean, maybe trying to side draft, but I'm not really sure. You can't really side draft when the driver that's behind you. I mean, a low contact and around goes Sharp. Back-to-back weeks we've seen these two drivers tangle here, and this time it's on an oval. First time this season I believe they've been on an oval that they've been in contact. The other two times it was on the road course, and Gilles Villeneuve and Watkins been last week in turn 1 in both of those instances. This time it was off the exit of turn 4 as Trout now going to lead us down on the pit lane. Richard Oates staying out here with 10 laps to go when we take back the green flag. Actually 9 to go. But we'll see who comes off the pit lane first. Maybe some drivers take 2 only, fuel only could be an option. I don't know if it will be. They ran a little bit too much. They ran about 10 laps on tires there, but I'm sure someone will take 2 tires only. It looks like Matthews takes fuel only there. Everyone else taking 4. Actually, Angel Santiago takes 2. Is Richard Oates staying out here in that 78 machine. 13 laps on those tires, and can he even make it on fuel? That's another question, but we'll see. We'll see if anyone else comes down pit lane here. Maybe Richard Oates. He's not actually able to unless he gets a black flag, but he's elected to stay out here. Interesting strategy for Up 78 machine. We'll see if it pays off here. He's going to go green with 9 laps to go. But can he hold off a charging 13 car field behind him on fresh tires? Sharp coming up pit lane once again. He'll maybe top off on fuel. Looks like taking left sides only. Maybe, not really sure exactly what happened there, but maybe she just took right sides only before. I want to make sure she had 4 fresh tires. But as double foul for the only second time tonight, even though we've had 3 restarts. But first time since the initial start we've been double foul. We'll see how this plays out. We saw a little tire spin there, I think, from maybe Richard Oates, actually, who chose the outside lane. He I think missed a shift maybe on the initial start. Spun his tires a little bit, so a little bit older tires now. We'll see if that plays a factor in that 78. He's really warming them up right now. I'm gonna try and make sure that doesn't happen again. Interesting right there in 3rd gear right now. Usually you would restart or second, excuse me, maybe 1st even. There he goes out in the 2nd gear, but pace car is off. We're about to go green. Barely just to the green and got a little wheel spin there as Angel Santiago hard on the outside wall on the entry there. Starting that 4th place spot. That's going to take him 3 wide instantly. As here comes Trout now 3 wide bottom for that 2nd place spot. Behind him is Lily Frazier right there. That's 17 machine. There's still 3 wide now. As hard hit the outside wall is Pendel and a few others. Strap for the race lead behind them. 3 wide contact now. Frazier middle. As Trout sideways, everyone hits the outside wall there. As side by side. Oh, Trout hard on the outside wall, spinning through the grass he goes. No caution is out. Richard Oates stay in the race, still in the race lead. As here comes Pacey Wygen now, bottom 3 wide. 7 laps to go. Flowers, I thought he was maybe going to get 3 wide there for a second. Wygen clears the race lead with 7 laps to go. Here comes Connor Morse now up to 2nd. He started 2nd in the race. Side by side for the race lead. Morris gonna send it to the inside. Lears Wygen. Still side by side for the race lead. 5 laps to go. Morris made his way through the field now. He's up the first, started 2nd. There's Wygen now behind him. Spires also in 3rd place, not too far behind. Looks like actually Morris made a mistake there. Might hit the outside wall off at turn 4. Looks like he did. It's Wygen now. 3/10 lead over Flowers, who's in 2nd. Frazier moves herself up to 3rd, maybe. No, looks like Morris will stay in 3rd place for now with 4 laps to go. And the 2 to go this time by. Wygen has about 3/10 lead over Blowers, but can Blowers get there in time? 4 miles to do so. He is gaining now. 1.5 laps to go. Could be a slow car in the way. Trout up ahead. Spun out earlier. James Bowers up top. Comes to the white flag this time by. Will they make it? Looks like they will. White flag in the air. 2 miles to go here at the Michigan 120. Wygant and Blowers 1-2 right now. So they're a classic Michigan finish. This Ken Blowers get a good run off for turn 2 here. Coming down the back straightaway for the final time tonight. Blowers gonna try and plan his move here. Looks to the inside 3. Side by side now. Morris not too far behind. It's way up the racetrack they go. Almost some contact. Wygant off for turn 4. Looks like he's gonna go 3 in a row here. He's gonna win here at Michigan as Blowers covers off Morris for second. But Wygant gets it done here at the Michigan 120. Wygant gonna burn it down here on the front straightaway at Michigan, and what a win it was from him. Made a 3 wide move for the race lead early on, and that's a restart there. And what a win for him to go 3 in a row. His 4th Speedway win of the season out of 5, so 80% right now for him. As we take a quick break, and we'll be speaking to our top 3 drivers after this. As you're back here at Michigan, speak to our top 3 drivers. First off, Pacey Wagner, our race winner. Hello, Pacey, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
What a win it was here for you tonight. You went 3 wide, I believe, for second there on the inside, with the Brown 7 or 8 to go, somewhere around there on the restart. Talk us through those last 10 laps, pretty much after that
Uh,
late race caution.
well, we was doing the fuel strategy and we was gonna make it, and then a caution come out, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. But the the restart is kind of just go down, fill it up, put 4 tires on it, and drive because it was such a short run. Didn't really have to worry about saving tires at that point, and that's what we did. We just went out and we just ran. So um, there was really no strategy to it. It was just balls to the wall for I think there was like 7 to go or 8 to go or something like that. So uh, we ended up in a three-way battle with myself, Connor, and Bobby there, and it was just fun. We all kept it clean. And, I mean, that's pretty much all that happened. It was just a good, hard fought battle.
Yeah. And you came up on top for the 3rd week in a row. Anyone like thank for tonight's win here at Michigan?
Yeah, I got a shout out. This week, Jones P&D made the wrap for me probably about 3, 4 months ago. I just haven't ran it yet. Um, got a shout out Ayers Design always main sponsor for me. Um, Shout out you guys up at the booth for broadcasting each and every week. Dean for putting this all on. Bolt as a whole, PBR Racing definitely needed the teammates tonight. Bobby was probably the best, my best friend there in the mirror. I come into the white because I knew I wasn't going to get wrecked or anything. So big shout out to the PBR boys.
Yep, congrats on your win here tonight at Michigan, going 3 in a row here this season.
All right, thank you.
That was Pacey Wagner, our race winner. We're bringing our second place driver just a few tenths short of getting that win here tonight at Michigan, Bobby Flowers. Hello, Bobby, you got a copy?
Yep, I do.
You get come home here in second place, almost got the race win there. Got to make a last move, last lap pass, in the turn 3 and 4. Talk us through that one.
Man, I'm getting sick of silver. uh, as soon as I got clear there on that last run from Connor, I was just trying to hit everything perfect and see if I could get to Pacey first thing. And then I knew getting around it was gonna be tough, just with how I knew he wasn't gonna give up the top, and I just had to try to sail it in there and clear him. But I was afraid of pulling a Carl Edwards and overshooting it and bashing the wall or something. So I just wanted to slide up right to his door and maybe rough him up a little bit if I could get by. But I don't know. Nothing wrong with silver.
Yeah, still a good result here tonight at Michigan. Anyone like thank you for tonight's second place finish?
Yeah. BBR Racing, 213simware.com, revsimshop.com, Blink Designs. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for doing the broadcast.
Well, congrats here on your second place finish at Michigan. We'll see you next week at Legacy Phoenix.
Yeah, thank you.
That was Bobby Blowers in that second place spot. We're going to speak to our third place driver of Connor Morris, who started in first there. I mean, starting second on the qualified second, ends up in third. So, Connor, you got a copy?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You round yourself off in third after qualifying second here tonight. Talk us through your night. You kind of fell back a little bit early on, but you made your way up here late in the field, up to third.
Yeah, I really like Michigan, and coming into it, I just had the mindset of just save your stuff, be smart with your fuel, and if it works out, it works out there. I was gonna make it at the end there, which definitely could have given me a chance to win, but it didn't, and the caution came out, and I was like, oh man. So came out 12th, and just it was just kind of a I'm gonna swing it on the outside, and whatever happens, happens kind of deal. Very happy to and fortunate to have not hit anybody. But If I hadn't gotten loose into 3 there, I feel like that could have been mine, but you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. That's my 3rd straight podium. No complaints for me.
Yeah, still a great result here in Michigan. Anyone like thank for tonight's 3rd place run?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Byron Jones, and that's it.
Well, congrats here on your 3rd place finish here in Michigan.
Thank
and
you
we'll
very
see you later.
See you then. See you at Phoenix.
So as Connor Morris, our 3rd place finisher, we're going to take a quick look at our final results here tonight at Michigan. So the Michigan 120 Pacey Wajent rounds out in 1st place, and 2nd Bobby Blowers, Connor Morris in 3rd, Dean Clive at 4th. Great result from him. And Christopher Pindell, what a run for him. Leading late, could have maybe won this one if it stayed green the whole way. Jimmy Minch in 6th, great rebound for him. Lloyd Frazier in 7th, Angel Santiago 8th. 2-tire strategy there on that last restart. Plays pretty well for him. Tristan Bear 9th, Casey Ellis in 10th. Lib Sharp 11th, John Matthews 12th, Richard O 13th stayed out there. Well, held on for a little bit, but just staying on long enough. And DJ Trotkin kind of incident there with Richard O down the back straightaway, wrecking out with pretty much no chance of winning. He's going to round out in 14th, 2 laps down. So like I mentioned, next week we go to Legacy Phoenix here for these Xfinity cars in the Tuesday Night Thunder Series. And we will see you then at 8:30 Eastern Time in 1 week.